Hello everyone, this is Yanhua. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to engage the disaster recovery mode for your SmartMote. So in the rare cases where your SmartMote had the wrong version of the firmware and somehow stuck in a endless loop trying to connect to your Wi-Fi and doesn't quite work, you can engage this correct version disaster recovery mode to download the latest version of firmware so that at least you are running bug-free software. So what you can do is basically turn your SmartMote upside down and press and hold the center button over here, and then power up your SmartMote by plugging into the USB cable. You'll see that instead of the red, purple, green, or blue color LED, your SmartMote actually has a breathing white LED. What that means is now it is in the recovery mode. And the next step is we want to make sure set up the home Wi-Fi so that it can download the latest firmware. So normally, if you already have home Wi-Fi set up, this will just automatically download the firmware. But in this particular case, we actually don't have the Wi-Fi set up. So what we do is first we go back to our Wi-Fi settings on our cell phone. Let's click on the Wi-Fi setting, and we'll see that there's a network, Wi-Fi network that's created by SmartMote. Sometimes it may take a couple of minutes for the Wi-Fi network to show up. And now, as you can see, that the networks now showed up. So let's go ahead, click on that network and join it. Once joined, let's switch back to a browser. And what we want to do is we want to go to a fixed IP address that's created by the SmartMote, which is 192.168.4.1. Let's go ahead and enter that onto the browser and press go. This will take us to a landing page where we can enter the SSID and password. So we're going to go ahead, just do that. And while we're entering the password and SSID, I want to make sure that we don't have an extra space at the end when we enter those, and also those are case sensitive. We want to be careful about the case. So once that's done, what we want to do next is to hit the update Wi-Fi button so that will send the information to your SmartMote. As you can see now, your SmartMote is actually blinking slowly, which means that it is connected to your internet and ready to download the latest firmware. Now it goes to the solid white color, which means that it is downloading and flashing firmware, which will take about 20 to 30 seconds, depends on your internet speed. Now it reboots, goes back to the red, purple color. Red means it was not connected to the internet. Now it's purple, means that it is connected to the internet but not necessarily logged in. You'll see that it flashes blue a little bit and then turns back to purple. This really just means that this particular SmartMote is not being registered. The next thing you want to do is to switch back to your home Wi-Fi. I'm going to go ahead, do that, and then in your app, now we can actually see your SmartMote. So the SmartMote will be discovered by the app, and it will see that the SmartMote is actually offline. What we want to do is we want to register your SmartMote, and then you'll see that it flashes a little bit and then will become in the registered state. So it will take a couple of seconds for your SmartMote to log into the server. If you are impatient, what you can do is to actually just unplug the power cable and reconnect it. This will hopefully make your SmartMote connect to the AWS server. now it is actually connected. That's when the LED actually turns green. So hopefully you don't have to engage this disaster recovery mode, but if anything goes horribly wrong, this is the way to get out of the situation.